Welcome back to Options Decoded. Hi folks, hope all is great with you. This series on short-term trading will be a game changer for lots of traders. पता है क्यों? क्योंकि ये वीडियो आप में से कई लोगों का ट्रेडिंग स्टाइल हमेशा के लिए चेंज कर देगा. After going through this series, you will be able to know how to identify and enter a trade professionally. If you identify it correctly, 50% of your job is done. Then, most importantly, how and when to book profits. Seriously, बहुत लोगों को ये नहीं आता. How to read the footprints of big players and follow them. क्योंकि मार्केट्स को आप या मैं मूव नहीं कर सकते. We don't do anything to move the prices. We just follow the prices. Where and when to average a trade. क्योंकि 80% times we have to average a winning trade. But retail traders opposite करते हैं. Where to put a stop loss और how to trail your profits. ऐसा नहीं हो सकता कि ट्रेडर को लॉस ना हो. Losses are permanent part of this game. But losing the right way is important. जब आप और मैं prices को मूव कर ही नहीं सकते हैं, so what we can do is keep a control on our losses. And we will learn lots of more important things. So, etc., etc., etc. As you all know, I am preparing a video after a long time, though I had been active on Telegram. It was an interaction on Telegram channel that I decided to prepare a few videos on these points and share few trade setups. In this video, we will start with how to design a very productive trading screen, simply called as charts, and gradually with the series, we will work on how option trading strategies can maximize returns on our capital. Now, before we move on to the video, we need to understand one thing, that charts are basically the window through which we see the markets. हम लोग न्यूज़ चैनल बेस्ड या कंपनीज की बुक देख कर ट्रेड नहीं लेते हैं. Our only weapon is chart. But if it gives you conflicting information or if it's confusing, then whatever action you take, you most probably won't end up in profits. Charts should be kept crystal clear, only with the information that you need to know or you want to know before taking a trade or exiting a trade. We all know that in last few weeks we have taken really good trades. All of them were shared on Telegram on real time basis, and we all made great returns on our capital. Personally, I doubled the capital and shared the screenshots of my best trading figures with you guys. But अब मैं ये चाहता हूँ कि आप सब भी सेम थिंग रिपीट करें and make good returns and at the same time trade professionally. I know many of you would have not made similar returns even though I shared the trades at the real time. Few of you might not be able to trade confidently. Some may have lacked the profit booking or might not be able to trail the trades or might not have been able to manage the capital properly or doing the averaging at the right time or whatever reasons. All these excuses ends with this series. I'm sure that once you go through this series of videos and follow my trades for a few weeks, each one of you will be able to identify a profitable trade in different time frames. Your accuracy will go beyond 80-85%. By the end of this series, you will be really up in your game, and then you just need to repeat the same process again and again for intraday and gradually for positional trading as well. So, to begin with, first of all, we all know that there are many ways to make money from the markets. You can choose different products. You can choose different time frames. You can decide to take a short-term trade or you can take trades that last for years. But many of you who follow me knows that my trades last from few minutes to few days or months, and we all are making decent money. So to make you guys more independent and take trades on your own, I thought of coming up with this series on short-term trading. We will learn to trade from very short-term to positional trades in next few days. Before diving deep in setups, processes, option strategies, etc., there are few prerequisites. मुझे भी तो कुछ चाहिए आप लोगों से. Don't worry, I'm not asking for your money. And also, I don't want you to be a very good in technical analysis. वो सब मुझे नहीं चाहिए. But all I need from you guys is real good discipline and sincerity. Follow these rules, processes, days after days. You have to prepare a trading journal and mention each of your trade with reason to enter or exit a trade, and also mention that if you have followed the rules properly or not. Okay, so let's learn how to prepare our charts with few technical things like simple moving averages, identifying major supports and resistances, RSI or relative strength index, Fibonacci retracement, volumes, few important candles from the candlestick charting. These will this particular part I will share once we start the setup. Hey, don't worry. बहुत deep नहीं जाना है. I will teach you here to prepare our chart in easy manner to identify trades finally. Okay, so now let's go to the charts. To start with short-term trading, you can choose 2 minutes, 3 minutes or 5 minutes time frame charts. I personally prefer 2 minutes chart for scalping and short-term trades as it gives me multiple entries every hour and I execute my trades really quick, so I'm able to cite the reversal as well most of the times. So I will use the same 2 minutes chart to teach you all this. You all must be knowing that in this chart, every candle represents 2 minutes of trade. Green candle represents that close of the candle is higher than the open in that 2 minutes. And similarly, red represents that close is lower than the open price. Now the first thing we will be doing here is adding moving averages to my chart. We should always use moving averages in conjunction of short term with long term. I personally prefer 20 period simple moving average for shorter and 200 periods moving average for a longer frame. I always use moving averages in pair. Why in pair is a different topic altogether. But how I use this is more important for now. To use this, just see the chart. These two behaves like a respiratory system. Like we human inhale and exhale, something similar happens with the markets as well. When 20 period moving average is close to 200 moving average, market is trading in a narrow range. And when these two are far from each other, market is in a wide range. This continues to happen all the time. It comes to narrow state and then go back to wide and then back to narrow. Remember this. Even stock prices that moves too far from moving averages come back close to it always, creating lots of opportunities. We will shortly learn how to use this in our favor. Once I have my charting template in position, now I just change the time frame to daily just to note the major supports and resistances, and I also draw trend lines for major supports and resistance, and also watch out for market patterns. For example, like in case there is a W pattern, M pattern formation or head and shoulder pattern formation, etc. So basically I'm just jotting down major supports and resistances and if there is any pattern formation. Once I have this daily data with me, I bring the chart back to 2 minutes candle time frame based on which I will be taking my trades. Now my next step is to add RSI and volumes on this chart. I typically use 30-70 on RSI time frame. Those of you who don't understand RSI or its importance, I prepared a separate video on this. The link is on the corner. RSI is really important in longer time frames or to identify reversal formations. We will be really using this almost in every trade. And on the volumes part, right now I'm using Nifty 50, so this won't have volume, but you all know these are simple bars which represents total volume traded in that particular time frame. In our case, it's 2 minutes. Mainly we need to track whether the volumes on and are on at the average side, or is there any sudden jump or fall in the volumes. Now comes the last step, using Fibonacci retracement. Hold on, this is slightly tricky. So what we will do here is I'll go slow, explain each and everything and how to place this in place rather. So this will take few minutes to explain. Now once the first 5 minutes of trading is over, what we can do is we have to go to the toolbar. From here we have to select this is there, yep, this one. So now we will go to the opening. It can be the we can choose the highest and the lowest part of first 5 minutes of trading. Yeah, in case there is, okay, one more thing, in case there is a momentum, let's say the stock open at X and let's say the market open at whatever level and just start falling and it continued the fall for first 7 minutes, then we will draw this line from for the first 7 minutes. But in case it's just a range bound movement, then we have to select the first 5 minute candle, right? So yeah, so right now we will change the candle's time frame to 5 minutes. Yeah, now I will, yes. Okay, now I'm planting the Fibonacci retracement on the first big move. Okay, done. Now I will move the chart back to the shorter time frame. In our case, it's 2 minutes chart. Okay, so now I have my Fibonacci in place. How we will be using these retracements level will let you know in the setup part. And now, after all this, I am ready with my chart to identify the trades. So, just to summarize, till now I know major supports and resistance on the daily time frame that I need to take care of, and I also had the major trend lines in longer time frame that will help me knowing places that I need to take care of. Also, I know Fibonacci retracement levels that will help me in knowing the possibilities of reversals or places that might act as support or resistance. Then I have my 20 and 200 simple moving average in place to understand the trend, and we all know trend is a friend. After this, I have RSI in place to understand overbought and oversold zones or finding divergence. And finally, I have the volume bars to know the force that's driving the candle. Thus, now my 2 minutes chart is ready to help me in identifying the trades. I know this could be too much to digest in a single video. Let's take a break. If need be, go through this video again and be ready with your chart every day before taking any trade. In second video of this series, we will learn how to do scalping, which is very short term trades and mainly plays on reversals and making quick money, which is quick entry and quick exits. You will be surprised to know that many traders earn their livings just by scalping. So next video will help you in identifying and taking a scalping trade. Now, if you like the content, please like the video. Comment will be really appreciated. And please share the content wherever possible. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and press the notification button so that you will receive notification whenever we upload something new. Till next time, as always, happy learning.